guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday the 4th of December. Oh, excuse me. I have done a little bit of housework, not a lot as you can probably tell. I'm just about to edit yesterday's vlog, not that it was very long or very interesting, and I did work lots on my jumper last night. I've got 5 rows to go before it's finished. Now the reason I know that there's only 5 rows left is because I have decreased to the amount of stitches that I need for the neck and then the next 5 rows, obviously because it's cable up the front and cable up the sleeves, the next 5 rows actually sets the pattern for the 2x2 rib in the what do you call it, in the cable pattern. So there's a decrease round, there's a couple of different rows that you need to do things to jiggle the stitches around, I think. I didn't read it properly, but I was knitting until about 12:30 last night because Ian got in really late, obviously. I think they got most of the roof done, and he was there with his friend Nikki. Nikki's an electrician, so he was putting the lights back up afterwards, and because they're like the strip lights, so they had to be done properly, and Ian and Bills have got no idea about, they've got idea about electrics, but because it's constantly live, because it's just wired into a garage and whatever, there's a little fuse box on the wall. Anyway, so Nikki was there helping. Ian said it's so much warmer in there now, so I probably won't go later, but I need to sort out dinner, and I just don't know what we're having. I don't know what time Ian's going to be home, to be honest, so I don't know what to do. We'll wait and see. It's only 10:15. I was woken up by the neighbour because she had a parcel for me, hence up there. Yeah, so that was about 5 to 9. And she goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry for waking you up." I was like, it's fine, thank you for taking in the parcel. It was yesterday, so I'm gonna finish that jumper today. I don't know whether I'm gonna sew the side seams up. I might try and just get it over and done with. It needs blocking because the cable pattern needs sort of stretching out and blocking, I think. But other than that, that's all that I want to do today. Like, that's my goal, because I did say that by Wednesday I want it done. So I'm just going to edit and go from there. Me and Ian have just been talking about Christmas presents and what we can get people. Yeah, just such a pain in the bum with ideas on what to get people and things, so just have to wait and see. Anyway, I'm gonna edit and see what today brings. So while I was editing, I thought I would go through the settings on my camera and see if I can get a customizable setting to for me to record on, basically, because the camera keeps going in and out of focus. It's driving me potty. And I have gone to a setting. It's called P. I don't know what that means. I have a Panasonic Lumix TZ55. So if any of you have this camera to record on, then or you use this camera to vlog, please let me know what settings you use, because yeah, I'm still a bit baffed. I'm just going through the manual while I was waiting for the video to render, and I've put it on like the P setting. I've set the white balance, because if you ever watch my videos and I go, "Oh, I'm really blue," I had it on the P setting but the white balance was wrong, and I just tried it and it made me really orange. So I've tried it again on a custom one, and what you do is you have to take a picture of yourself and it sets the white balance. So I'm hoping that I am the right colour. And I'm hoping, and as I move, the actual, I know I'm looking at the screen, sorry, the actual, like, the yellow box is actually focusing on my face the whole time. I know it does that on auto, but I think with the auto it's trying to refocus all the time. I don't know whether that's something wrong with the camera, or that is for pictures and things. I don't know, but I thought I would try this setting for the day and see what happens. It hasn't actually gone out of focus yet, that I can see. I think my screen is a little dirty. I think Mikey had it at the on Monday. So yeah, I'm hoping that this might be a bit better. And I've gone through all the settings, and I've set like the red eye, the white balance. I can change the exposure while I'm sort of, let me just see if it will work. Oh, I don't know whether it will work as I'm recording, I'm not sure. But I'm hoping that this might work. We shall see. So I'm going to record on this for the rest of the day. So if this vlog don't go up, you'll never know. And if it doesn't work, you'll never know, because yeah, I'm hoping it works. I'm going to put this into the computer and just double check. But I'm going to finish doing this, make another drink, and finish my jumper. So I'm very yellow. I'm going to keep on this setting today, so I'm going to be yellow lady. Look at, there goes with my top. So I have cast off. So this is the neck. Terrible way of showing you, but this is the neck I've cast off. I'm just sewing up the, or going to sew up the, you know what you cast off on the sleeve, the armhole. I'm going to sew that together and then sew the actual sides together. But tonight there is a bit of change of plan. But there was no plan really. But I'm going Lakeside with my mum and my sister to get sort of last minute Christmas presents. My mum needs to get my present and Ian's present. But I want a pair of trainers, so we're going to go to Lakeside and see what they've got. I am so pleased with this jumper so far. I don't know whether it fits. The sleeves are going to be huge and like swingy, I think, but we shall see. It's 1:20 now, so I'm probably going to leave here about 3:30. So I've got sort of 2 hours to get this sewn up. Obviously not blocked. But once it's sewn up, I will put it on and show you. I'm really excited. Are you ready? It's finished. And I'm not sure. So, I've put you in front of the mirror so I can see what I can as well. Let me tilt you down a little bit. Oh, sorry. So, this is the finished jumper with loads of washing on the bed. This is it. I just don't know. I think it needs... It's humongous. Look, that is my body. And that is how big it is. I've shown my sister and I said what I could do is wear a nice pair of leggings or really thick tights. Maybe just leggings because it's not really long enough. The sleeves are huge. So yeah, I could have done sort of... We've taken off a lot of sleeve, but I don't know. I'm just really worn out because I've been rushing around and trying to get this done. The pattern... I absolutely love the pattern. It's a really, really nice like cable, and it goes all the way to the top. And again on here, it's this here. So from where the rib is, I think it's a really nice pattern. It does get a bit sloppy at the bottom, but I don't know whether that's just because of the way it is. Yeah, just look at the way that it's shaped. It looks like a bell. But I think once I've blocked it, Let me just turn to the side. Once I've blocked it, and I might block the front down a bit, I'll probably steam block this. It might soften up a little bit and I can see sort of what happens, but it might just be an indoor top. I do quite like the neck. I like the way it's like a scooped neck, and I can wear a top underneath. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Please be honest. If you don't think that it's sort of me, then let me know. I could just wear it indoors and have it as sort of, it is really, really thick. I could have it sort of an under, I know you can't see my head, but I could have it as a underneath coat type jumper. Yeah, but anyway, this is done. I'm happy. I've still got loads of ends, so ignore those. I need to sew those in. The actual seam on the raglan is not brilliant, don't get me wrong, where my stitches are and whatever, but it's not actually too bad. Here is a little bit, I don't know, but I think it's because it's pearl stitches. The back is just a normal stocking stitch. I don't know, it's coming up a lot more yellow on screen. It is a lot more mustardy in person. Yeah, I just do not know what to say, what to do. It's one of those. Maybe once I've worn it a couple of times as well and it sort of softens up, loosens. Is it old-fashioned to have big bell sleeves? I don't know. Never mind, it's finished, and that is the most important thing. Now I'm going to get ready to go out. So I've met my sister and my mum, and my daddy's here too, somewhere. Oh, he's putting my key. Yeah, so we're now in Lakeside. We're just parked up, so we're going to go in. I don't know how busy it's going to be. I don't know what shops we're going to go in, but we shall see. That's pretty much it.
Upside down, not on that one. There's head in the sand, in the snow.
So we've just been in the Christmas shop. Oh my goodness, there's so many nice things in there. Could spend a fortune. So I'm now back home. I can't remember the last time I spoke to you. Was we in Primark? We were in Primark. Was it? I can't remember. Anyway, we got something to eat while we was there. Me and my mum had Pizza Hut. It's like a Pizza Hut Express, so they only do the small 6-inch pizzas, and you get a meal deal. So you get a pizza, some seasoned fries, and a drink. But we got 2, so we got a meal for 2, and then we got some garlic bread with cheese. My dad and sister had Taco Bell, and Mikey had KFC. But in Lakeside, it's sort of all, there's a food court upstairs, so you've got all the different places to eat. Other than McDonald's, you've got one at either end. So yeah, that's that. We had something to eat. We then went to Marks and Spencer's, because we parked in Marks and Spencer's car park, and I got some lasagnas because, as you all know by now, we like lasagnas from Marks's, and I picked up 2, 1 each for me and Ian, and I picked up some walnut whips. Now, I love their mint walnut whips. They are delicious, but they didn't have any, so I got salted caramel ones. Ian don't like salted caramel. He doesn't like mint chocolate either. So, whatever I buy that is mint or salted caramel, he's not going to eat. That's really cruel, I know. But, yeah, I thought I'd try these. Never had these ones before. They did have normal walnut whips, but I don't like walnuts. So, yeah. And, does anyone remember when walnut whips actually had 2 walnuts? So you have the walnut on the top, and then you used to have a walnut inside. So there's a picture there. Let me just hold it. There's a picture here of obviously this walnut whip. No, this whip, I'm going to call it. And you had a walnut where that was, and then in the bottom here, where the tip of my fingernail is, was another walnut. They don't come like that anymore. Does anyone else remember them? I do, only vaguely, but I do remember because my nan used to love walnut whips. She used to always have them, and I used to take the one off the top, give it to my mum, my nan, whoever, and then lick all the cream out, and then give the other walnut to someone else with all my slobber on it because I've licked all the cream. Oh, never mind. I was their child. So, and then eat the chocolate. But it was a really nice evening. Ian is still at the garage. It's 11:15. I'm sure he'll be home soon. Yeah, so then we went back to my mum's. Casey went straight home. She didn't have Ollie with her. She only had Mikey. Ollie stayed with Mike at home. But yeah, it was a really nice evening, and we didn't buy a thing. No Christmas presents, no nothing. We did go mainly to get my Christmas present from my mum, which was trainers, but nowhere had what I wanted. And like I said to my mum, it's really frustrating because I know what I want and nowhere's got them. I'm not a trainer person normally. I really hate trainers. I don't follow fashion with trainers or anything like that. In the summer, I live in shoes. And if I do need to wear sort of closed-in shoes or anything, I just wear my Converse. Or I do have other sort of closed-in shoes, but they're like plimsoll-y type, Converse-y type shoes. And then in the winter, I wear my boots, I wear my Converse, and what else do I wear? That's pretty much it. I've got a couple of pairs of boots. I have only just stopped wearing my Ugg boots because they are sort of falling apart now. I've had them for so many years, so I don't really wear them anymore. So I don't really wear trainers, but my mum gave me a pair of trainers years ago, and I started wearing those to go to the garage because my feet were getting really cold, and I thought the trainers would keep my feet a bit warmer. They are DC trainers. Let me see if I can show you what they are, because trying to get hold of them is a nightmare. Ian's got a pair as well, but so DC trainers, but as you can see, all of the suede, whatever this is just falling to pieces, and the bottom is still like brand new, excuse the few bits that are on the bottom, but they are so comfortable, and I have had 2 pairs of these previously. I need the shoe because I need to check the size. Anyway, so I want to get another pair, but can you see, oh, the light is better in here to see where all of the suede is coming off, so that's not very good, is it? But trying to get DC trainers is just a nightmare. I love them, they're so comfortable. I've had pairs before, like years and years and years ago. I had a white and pink pair, and I just really like these. And they're orange, so they're pretty true to colour. So yeah, anyway, that's enough of me rambling about trainers. I hope that the light and the focusing, I know it's gone out a couple of times, but I'm hoping that it will work. And my dad is a genius, because he is obviously a photographer, but he told me to put auto white balance on. I was like, Dad, there is no auto white balance, I can't do it on this setting. So he said there's got to be an automatic white balance setting. Gone through it. Oh yeah, there is. And this was sitting in Marks and Spencer's while my mum and sister went to the loo, and was just going through the settings. So yay. Hopefully it will work a lot better. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm gonna carry on recording on this setting. I've rambled on too much tonight. I'm really sorry. This is going to be a really long vlog, but yeah, thank you for watching day 4. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I got a drink, not a tea or a coffee, I just got a cold drink because my mouth feels really dry tonight. Even before we got dinner, I said to my mum, I feel really dry, I need a drink. So yeah, I'm just sort of topping up on fluid. Gonna watch a little bit of telly, and yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. I understand if you are not able to keep up with all of my Vlogmases, because there is so many people doing it, and I'm trying my best to keep up with people too. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you hopefully all tomorrow. Bye.